Microsoft Corporation develops and supports software, services, devices, and solutions worldwide. The Productivity and Business Processes segment offers Microsoft 365 commercial, enterprise mobility security, Microsoft Teams, etc. Today, we are gonna analyze income statement. 1. Revenue. Microsoft has demonstrated strong, continuous revenue growth for 3 consecutive years from 2023 to 2025. The company's revenue increased by approximately 15.7% from 2023 to 2024 and continued to climb by about 14.9% from 2024 to 2025. This indicates a robust, double-digit growth rate year over year. Overall, the chart signifies Microsoft's highly stable financial health, solid profitability, and aggressive top-line expansion in the global market. 2. Gross profit. Microsoft's gross profit has shown strong, consecutive growth for 3 straight years from 2023 to 2025. This indicates that its core profitability is strengthening firmly alongside its revenue growth. Comparing this with the previous revenue chart to $181,724 million in 2025, Microsoft maintains a stellar gross profit margin of around 68.8% in 2025. This demonstrates that Microsoft runs a highly efficient and high-margin business model, heavily driven by high-value sectors like cloud and software. 3. Operating income. Microsoft's operating income has shown a highly steep upward trajectory for 3 consecutive years from 2023 to 2025. This reflects an explosive expansion in the company's core operational profitability. When analyzed alongside the first revenue chart to $181,724 million in 2025, Microsoft boasts an exceptional operating margin of around 45.6% in 2025. For a tech giant of this scale, maintaining an operating margin above 45% proves its world-class cost management and business efficiency. 4. Pre-tax income. Microsoft's pre-tax income has demonstrated steady and consistent growth for 3 consecutive years from 2023 to 2025. This reflects that the company's overall financial health remains exceptional, even when factoring in non-operating items. In 2023, the pre-tax income $89,311 million was slightly higher than the operating income $88,523 million. It indicates positive net non-operating income such as interest income or investment gains. In 2024 and 2025, it maintains a highly balanced structure closely aligned with core operating profits. 5. Gross margin. Microsoft's gross margin has consistently remained at a remarkably high level of around 68% to 69% throughout the 3-year period. This implies that nearly 70% of its revenue turns into gross profit after accounting for the cost of goods sold (COGS), proving world-class operational efficiency. While Microsoft's absolute revenue and gross profit grew exponentially over these years, the profit percentage itself fluctuated by less than 1%. This indicates that its aggressive top-line growth was not driven by price cuts or low-margin volume pushing. Instead, it demonstrates that Microsoft is successfully expanding its business while firmly preserving its high-margin structural core. It is primarily led by cloud, Azure, and software ecosystems. 6. SG&A. Microsoft's SG&A expenses have shown a slight upward trend from 2023 to 2025, but the rate of increase has been kept remarkably flat and well controlled. It is surprising when compared to the explosive growth in its revenue and operating income. This growth rate is substantially lower than the company's annual revenue growth rate, which hovered around 14% to 15%. This demonstrates that SG&A expenses as a percentage of total revenue are decreasing year over year. It proves that Microsoft is successfully leveraging economies of scale and optimizing its corporate operational efficiency. 7. Dividends. Microsoft's dividends per share have shown steady growth for 3 consecutive years from 2023 to 2025. This reflects the company's commitment to increasing shareholder value, backed by its robust revenue and earnings expansion. Microsoft demonstrates its strength as a premier dividend growth stock by maintaining a solid double-digit dividend growth rate of around 10% each year. This sends a highly positive signal to the market, showing that the company's financial success directly translates into increased cash flow for its investors.